Welcome to Taking Back Paris, episode 16. As you can see, these spots are still on my head and haven't left us, so that's not going great. But the league is going alright. It's going better than I thought it would, seeing as I thought we were so unprepared last episode. But just before we get into all of that, if you enjoy my content, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to my channel if you are new. I upload videos 2 to 3 times a week, so if you're looking for some good, consistent content, I am your guy. But let's get into it. As you can see, after 12 games, we're currently sitting in 6th in the league with 22 points. Second, I've only got 25 points, so this top 6, I guess, the big 6 in France, I've only got 3 points between them, and I think we can do something this season if we can cut out some silly losses, which I'll show you in a minute. I genuinely think we're bare minimum the 6th best team in this league, if not better. Like, I think we're better than Marseille, for instance, so we need to be finishing in this top 6, but I'll go over the fixtures in a second. As I said last episode, after this game, or even before this game I think it was, I wasn't sure how prepared we were for the season because we hadn't signed many people, and I wasn't sure if that was going to hinder us a lot because normally you want to be buying better players each year, but it would give our players a chance to develop. And on the opening day of the season, like you saw, we lost 2-1. But from that, surprisingly, we did win 3-1 at Bordeaux with Galán getting a hat-trick, which was really nice because Galán was absolutely awful in pre-season, but since then he's been amazing. We then beat Montpellier 4-2, who finished above us last season, so again, that was a good win. We lost 3-1 to PSG. I'm not even going to bother showing this because they just destroyed us. I didn't show the game because we were going to lose, and I knew we were going to lose. Like, PSG are still way better than us, like we're not touching PSG, but if we can start beating teams from 2nd to 5th and work our way up, we have a foundation to build on, if that makes sense. From there, we bounced back and won 3-1 over Lorient. Galán scored again, Simeone got 2 goals. From here, I'm thinking, I'm actually starting to trust this team now. I'm pretty sure we can beat the majority of teams, like, because we're like, what, 4 years in now? They're all my players and they're all developing how I want them to develop. So I'm slowly starting to trust this team. But then games like, I don't know, losing 2-0 to Saint Etienne because we got a player sent off. So stupid. That's a silly loss. But we did bounce back with 2 back-to-back wins. Then we beat RC Lens 2-0, Galán getting 2 goals again. We then beat Marseille, which I said a minute ago that I think we're way better than Marseille. This backs it up. We destroyed them. They just got 2 random little counter-attack goals. So again, I'm thinking, I can really trust this team. I think PSG are basically the only team that I know for a fact I can't beat. Maybe Lyon, because Lyon just have our number for whatever reason. So then we go and play bottom of the table at the time, Angers, and we lose 2-1 after leading. So I'm like, what the hell? That's why I'm like, that. If we can cut out the silly losses like this, and the stupid lapses of concentration for my team, we'll be very, very good, I think. So they're still young, maybe that's the excuse, but I don't know. That's never a game we should have lost, but we did. And then we bounced back with a draw to Monaco, and that was the first game we actually drew, so it is very win or lose to start the season, as you can see here. And that leaves us where we are with 22 points. But like I said, I think we're better than Monaco, really. I think we're better than Marseille. Lille finished 8th last season, and Lyon normally beat me. So if I could finish 3rd or 4th, I'll be pretty happy. I want to get into Europe, like the proper Europa League next season, minimum. That would be nice. Speaking of Europe, in the Euro Cup 2, we beat Dnipro over the 2 legs to qualify for the group stages. Then we got put in this group with Copenhagen, Aluminij, and Dynamo BT from Georgia, of all places. And we've absolutely destroyed this group. I don't know why I forgot the word group. We're absolutely destroying the group, is what I'm trying to say. We won our first game 7-0, which is actually a really, really good win because the other teams haven't battered them. Then we beat Dynamo. I don't know why that was 2-1. They just scored a late goal. And then we beat Copenhagen. In the last game we played 2-0. So we're playing Copenhagen today because I want to play a European game on camera. That would be nice. But realistically, it'd be an absolute miracle if we did not qualify from this. I want to win this competition. I don't know if it's winnable because there are some decent sides in it. But if I can go as far as I can and just try and win. But like I said before, sometimes in cup competitions, my team do not care. But I will try. Same with the French Cup. We're not entered it yet because we're not that far into the season. But that's another cup I potentially want to do well in and potentially win. I would like some silverware. It's been a couple of seasons. These spots are so distracting on my thing. Something I didn't show last time is we're predicted to finish 11th, but I'll be disappointed, like I've said a few times, if we finish any lower than 6th, because we have the bare minimum of the 6th best side in this league, in my opinion. Also, while we're on the screen, if you look here, owner status, it says we'll listen to offers, so maybe we're going to get taken over at some point. Who can know? That would be nice. Ideally, it'd be by a billionaire, but we'll never know. Speaking of taking over all that, the finances are actually looking quite decent. This was 17 million, but I asked them to improve our youth facilities again, so it's all going quite well financially. If we look at our facilities, how do I do that? There. We have great training facilities, which are being upgraded, and excellent new facilities, which again are being upgraded. So it'll be superb new facilities, and I'll try the one more to get state of the art. And then we've got really, really good foundations to continue to build on. I think the only transfer that happened since the last episode was Elias Abujabaka, the guy with a great name. He looks solid. I didn't mind keeping him, but he just moaned because he wasn't playing enough, and he played 31 games, so what's he talking about? So whatever. I sold him, not too bothered about it realistically. A couple of things to highlight with the squad quickly is just people that are playing really well. So Galán, like I said a few times, He's playing quite well. He's valued at 7.25 million now. Bought him for 2.2. In 12 appearances, he has 11 goals. And down here in 16, he has 15 goals in all competitions. So he's absolutely flying this season. For a 19-year-old, that's really, really good for us. He's got a new 5-year contract, so we're keeping hold of him. Hugo Hernandez value has absolutely skyrocketed since I got him for free. He's worth 13 million at the minute. This was 11 million yesterday when I was playing, so it's gone up again. He looks very, very good. Again, he's tied down for a while, and I could always give him a new contract if I want to. He's Colombia's #1 at 19 as well, which is really nice. Probably the only other player I'm going to highlight right now is Namdi Collins, because we've had a lot of interest in this guy. He is a wonder kid, I'm pretty sure by definition on here. That's not the way you look at it. Yep, wonder kid. He looks really, really good. He's one of our best players. Worth 10 million. However, Bayern Munich kept bidding for him, which kind of unsettled him for a little bit, but he's got over it since. But they would bid like 21 to 25 million. I would like around 35 million for him, right, if I'm going to sell him. Or 30 million minimum, right? So Bayern Munich were having none of it. Hertha Berlin, I wrote it down over here. Hertha Berlin would bid like 30 million and a 6 million if he played his games for Germany or whatever, but I don't have the German national team thing fixed because I'm an idiot. If we look, like, you know, that's not happening, so I'm not accepting that. And then Anderlecht teams were the only team that bid like 35 million, I think it was, maybe a tiny bit more. So I accepted it because I'm like, happy days, I'll take that. If you want to go to Anderlecht, so be it. Like, I wouldn't from here, but you know. And then he said no straight away. So I was hopeful that because I accepted the Anderlecht offer, someone else would have bid. And currently the only team that are interested in him is Fulham, who are like a mid-table Premier League side at the minute. Wow, Man United are doing bad. Anyway. Where are Fulham? Oh, they're not mid-table, they're third. They're doing very well. So if they want to bid 35 million, I will sell him. But we'll see. He's on a very low wage as well. 7k a week for another 4 years. I don't need to give you a new contract, you know? I've done a lot of talking as per usual. I'm pretty sure that's everything I wanted to mention. Ugalini is actually one player I wanted to quickly highlight. He's our playmaker in midfield. I really like him, but they want about 6 million for him. Like, that's a lot for us at the minute. I don't know if I want to necessarily spend that. Going forward, this midfield is probably the key. Maybe these three are the key bits I want to invest in. Kamara is meant to be one of our best players, but he's kind of fallen off a bit this season. But we are playing well, long story short. And this is the team for today in our European game. Wonder Kid, Hernandez in goal. Etkin at left back because Fran Garcia's got injury issues. Etkin's not really a wing back. He's my Wonder Kid centre back-ish. Say Wonder Kid. He's got good potential. So he's playing. Badley, Morgan and Collins in centre back. Sessegnon at right back as per usual. Shrivers, my little all-round guy, ball winner. Ugalini, Romero, Simeone, Paulino, who's been really good, and I didn't highlight, actually. I love this guy. He's just so good for me for whatever reason. In 12 games, got 3 goals, 7 assists, 1 player in the match, but in all competitions, he has 4 goals and 10 assists in 14, so he's playing really, really well again. And anyway, Gallan up front. So that is the team, is what I was trying to say. I just kind of got sidetracked about 5 different times. It'll be nice to have a European debut on camera, even if it is the Euro Cup 2, so I'm happy to play this game against Copenhagen. I think we should win fairly comfortably, but then again, sometimes we just can't trust this team. Good ball by Badley Morgan. Gallan's on the wing. Go on, Dad. Of course it goes in when I call him Dad. Good goal by Paulino. Romero created it. I mean, all round good play by my team there, to be honest. Gallan is just really good up front. He like works in these channels. It's really nice. Good ball back to Romero. Called him Dad. Crosses it to Paulino. This defender just fell asleep and he scores. I told you he's a good player for whatever reason. Paulino is probably the absolute gem of the series so far, in my opinion. Ideally, we can win this competition because I want a trophy, and some of the sides that are in it are quite decent, but like we can beat most teams on our day, I think. That was a foul on Gallan, in my opinion, but okay. Good tackle. Sessegnon gets it back. Go on, Paulino, work your magic. Good ball. Gallan's going to finish, because he does. 2-0. I thought he was going to dink it. Gallan just likes to dink it over the keeper for whatever reason. It's quite satisfying to watch, but he didn't. It was a great finish, though. So, and actually, while this highlight is playing out, I want to mention, have you noticed that our stadium is slowly starting to fill out game by game? I think our average attendance is 18,000 now, or something like that. And if you watch from the very first episodes where like 2 people turned up, it's kind of nice that our fans are slowly starting to support us a bit more. But Paulino and Gallan, 2 people I did highlight, are running the show so far. Copenhagen, I wasn't sure if they were going to be good or not, because they are like Denmark's best team, but they didn't win the league last year. And that's why they're in this competition, but we seem to be destroying them again. And we destroyed them the last time we played. How's your day? Don't like the video while we're at this little interval, because we're not getting a highlight for the time being. So, yeah, like it. Subscribe if you're new. Air freshen this one off behind me. Let's not concede right on the brink of half time, please. I mean, good save, I guess. It was going wide. 2-0 at half time. I think we're dominating them. Something that I will quickly highlight. We always seem to give up higher than I would like expected goals. Like, even 0.5 isn't high, but like they've had 2 shots on target, you know? So, come on, guys, sort it out. We do leak a few goals, to be perfectly honest. Very pleased. Let's go into second half, get another goal, build on it, and go from there. It's just going to teeter out into absolute nothing. No, we get a highlight. Get the ball back, Sessegnon, or whoever 17 is. Go on, Paulino. Through ball, Galan. That's not Galan, it's Antamak. Good ball. Good goal. This guy, Antamak, is a young player who I want to develop. I did loan him out to Hadjuk last season, but they played him on the wings. He didn't score that many goals. But that's a good finish. He is pretty decent at scoring. I just can't not play Galan because he's really, really good. Paulino is absolutely running the show again. Of course. We get an injury. Why would we not get an injury? I told you, 3 subs at once, nothing bad will happen. I'll just continue the formation like this. No strikers, only like 3 minutes left. Paulino absolutely just ran the show there. 8.9. Told you he's really good. Got a goal. Pretty sure he got 2 assists as well. So what a great player. Love that guy. Good win, boys. Let's see how bad my striker's injury is. I mean, that also confirms our qualification. I'll be shocked if Copenhagen don't get out of that. What's your injury? Sprained ankle ligaments, of course. We also get £173,000 for every win we get, so if I can just win as many games in Europe as I can, it's only going to help our finances. I think that will do it for this episode. I'll leave you on this screen. As you can see, like I said, we're 6th in the league. We're qualified out of the Euro Cup 2 group stage, which is nice. And we haven't entered the French Cup yet. And Galan, as you can see here, is top scorer for both in both competitions. Paulino's most assists in both competitions. So those two are carrying my team right now, and it's kind of nice. I'm not sure when I'm going to come back, actually, because if I get far in the Europa Cup 2 thing, Euro Cup 2, I'll come back for one of those games. Or if there's a big league game and it's looking good for us, maybe I'll come back. I probably won't play this PSG game because we're just going to lose, but I'll see. But that will do it for the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Like I said at the beginning, I upload videos 2 to 3 times a week, so you're looking for some good, consistent content. I'm your guy. Hopefully these spots are off my head by the next episode. That'd be nice for me personally. But anyway, stay safe and thanks for watching. Goodbye.